Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today because we're on the 7th episode of the 3rd season of Game of Thrones. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm anxious, I'm nervous because call it trauma from the last couple of seasons, but I feel like episodes 7 and 8 is where things really start to, for lack of better terms, hit the fan. So I don't know what's gonna happen with all of these storylines that I'm so invested in. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm ready to get into it. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's dive right into episode 7, The Bear and the Maiden Fair. I'm excited. This must be crazy for them to be across on this side of the wall.
About a week, I think.
You don't know?
We took the King's Road.
You and your roads. Is that how you lot do your fighting? Banging drums and waving banners? How do the men holding the banners fight?
It's a great honour to carry your house sigil. Usually it's the young boys banging the drums. They help the men march. It's the rhythm.
It sets the mood.
Right foot, left foot, right. But you need help remembering that. Signal when we hit Castle Black. Drums to let them know we're coming.
No.
I really dig her because she's smart and a bit of a smart A. I mean, not smart. She's tough and a bit of a smart A.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She's right, you don't.
I know you cut me loose on the wall.
Cut her loose too. Because she understands the way things are.
And now you're going to share it with me. The deep wisdom you found inside the head of a bird.
They're loyal when it suits them, and they kill each other when it suits them. Which is why you'll never hold on to her.
Dang, because she's always got to work off of circumstance. And he's got a lot of loyalty, is basically what he's getting at.
That rain will cost us another day.
He knows we're coming.
Lord Walder is...
What do you call it? Might be the least...
And that is
I've
why we
seen
have to...
wet shits I like better than Walder Frey.
Dang. Not just a pile, a wet pile.
Around lancers and pikemen.
Wounded men watching them bleed and die. Not afraid of wet shits. Frey will take this delay as a slight.
He's getting the wedding he wanted.
He's getting a wed with a king he wanted.
Frey has had in the history of their house. We should all get some sleep.
I feel like Robb matured so quickly from what we saw in the first season. It's not that he was immature, it's just like he's definitely grown so much.
Who are you writing?
My mother.
Is that Valerian? Go. Say hello for me.
It's
It's
was close now.
Does she know her daughter's a queen?
She is a queen, yeah? I never thought of that.
As I expect.
Many surprises for her.
How am I supposed to sit here planning a war when you're over there looking like that?
She knows what she's doing.
Will you come with me one day to Volantis when all this is over?
I will. I promise.
I know she'd love to meet you and her grandchild.
That's why she said lots of surprises. It just hit him.
What now?
No? Sorry. But we're going into winter. It's war. No. But
You
yay.
ride her with me.
Not me
You're my
gushing.
queen.
I have your little prince or princess inside me. Don't get greedy. Can you leave the war for one night?
I love you. Do you hear me? I love you.
Love that scene. Like, still sitting over here gushing, like, my
Most
heart.
men like dogs.
Oh, there we go. Bring me back to reality.
Few dozen of us.
You need to be patient. Your cock shouldn't go near to lick as a baby seal. Then you go inside. But don't jam it in like a...
I'm just, like, I want to cry because I was stuck in such a sweet, passionate, romantic, sensual moment. The way that man just, like, laid it out. It was just so opposite. It's terrible timing.
With you in some castle.
Tell me anything. Barely talks.
I've seen you two giggling like a pair of girls.
You're jealous.
Of course I'm jealous. You should be with one of your own.
I've never heard a calm word from
Feel
your
like you're
mouth.
with an
You
outsider.
would. If you were mine, I'd tell you that you're beautiful, fierce, wild.
She is all those things, but I love that she's wild the most.
You love him because he's pretty, is that it? You like his pretty hair and
Doesn't
pretty
hurt.
eyes. You think pretty's gonna make you happy?
But don't touch me.
You won't.
Jon
learn
Snow
too
is
when
much
you
more than a
find
pretty
out what he
face.
really is.
Growing up at Winterfell, all I ever wanted was to escape. See the Southern Knights in their painted armor and all the candles burning in all those windows. I'm stupid dreams who never learn.
Come walk with me. I remember the first time I saw you in the throne room. Beautifully happy, Sansa, and so does my grandma. You would have been happy at Highgarden. She must make the best of our circumstances.
That's honestly all they can do.
I have to marry him.
Has Lord Tyrion mistreated you? Has he been kind to you?
Well, I mean, that's not all they can do, but Sansa, that seems to be...
You don't want him, though.
He's
She
a
just
Lannister.
rolls with it.
Far from the worst Lannister, wouldn't you say?
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's true. If there's any Lannister, he's the best Lannister.
My son will be king. Others, I plan to teach mine a great deal. Your son might be the Lord of Casterly Rock and the North someday.
See, with Marjorie, sometimes I was like, you don't know what...
My son, with him, I'll have to...
If it's the pain you're worried about.
Not after what Joffrey's done to me.
What is it then?
We'll be back to that 1 second.
He's rather good looking, even with the scar.
He's a dwarf. And Loras.
Yeah. I don't know if you would have had a baby with Loras either, though.
Some like short men, like hairy men, some like bald men. Ugly men, pretty girls. Most women don't know what they like until they've tried it. So little before we're old and grey. Tyrion may surprise you, from what I've heard.
She said, just try it.
And that's a...
It can be. Complicated, you know. Pleasing us takes practice.
How do you know all this? Did your mother teach you?
Yes, sweet girl.
Oh.
My mother taught me.
Sweet girl. Okay, what I was saying about Marjorie is I didn't know exactly what to think, but I think that she's like, kind of like the queen, as in she's going to get in her position and try to do something there. Like, she's manipulative, you know? But maybe her manipulation will be in for the good. The queen's is always for the bad.
Shae is a whore. Are you going to marry her? How did marrying a whore work out for you the first time?
I should never have told you about that.
I love him.
Wed one and bed the other. All you have to do. He'll be Lord of Winterfell one day. You can rule the North. You'll have 2 women and a whole...
It's just like none of this is about love. It's all about like a chessboard. That's why I love Robb and Jon Snow's love story, because it's passionate and real.
And intel. You want that start, girl?
Pay you to put evil notions in my head. Already there, don't need company.
You pay me to kill people who bother you.
That's true. So I threw those in for free. Get him out of that dang chair. It annoys the out of me. Ugh. He should still be in a high chair. The way he behaves.
Your Grace, you wanted to speak to me.
I'd like a report on the meetings of my small council.
Things of your small council, Your Grace.
It's been very busy. Many important matters require a king's attention.
Gosh. He's so unlikable to the point where you don't even want to watch the scenes in a minute with him in it.
I have, yes.
May I ask why?
Power of the Hand is where I work, and that here would take time could otherwise spend productively.
Attend a council meeting, I would now...
Sorry, I'm gonna get that look of disgust off my face. I just saw my reflection. Sit down.
We could arrange to have you carried.
Tell me about the Targaryen girl in the east.
Where did you hear about this?
Is it true?
Apparently so.
Don't you think we ought to do something about it?
The skulls of all the Targaryen dragons were kept in this room. The skull of the last of them, it was the size of an apple.
Oh, he's saying, remember, because they said that the last few that were born were so tiny and didn't live.
300 years ago, curiosities on the far side of...
So he's saying, don't be worried about the dragons. We don't know nothing about them.
The beasts that brought the whole world to heel.
By the many experts who serve the realm by counseling the king.
They want to believe they're deformed, small, won't-live dragons.
You are being counseled at this very moment.
I should be consulted about such things.
You are appropriately consulted on important matters whenever necessary. Your Grace.
He just totally stayed in his lane and didn't lose his cool on that little boy and still walked away, making a point. Like, he handled that, honestly.
The Yellow City. The Yunkish train bedslaves, not soldiers.
So cool.
But they won't meet us on the field. If they're wise, they'll hide behind those walls and...
I don't want half my army killed before I've crossed the Narrow Sea.
Taking this city will not bring you any closer to Westeros or the Iron Throne.
How many slaves are there in Yunkai?
100,000, if not more.
He's saying this won't take you anywhere closer
We
to
had
the Iron Throne.
200,000 reasons to take the city.
Oh my gosh. And he's saying this does us no good, and she's saying as long as they have slaves. Wow. How... And she cares about freeing slaves. We saw that in the first season when the Dothraki were like sacking cities and she was trying to save some of the women. Remember the witch she saved? And then these men, basically, she wanted to save them. And now she knows they have slaves, so she's going to save them too. She's highly motivated by that. Her army is so scary. If she frees the slaves, what is she going to do with them? They obviously can't fight.
Now comes the noble Razdown.
No, the dragons, man. She's got him sitting with her on the couch.
Presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen.
He's scared. You can see it in his face.
Khaleesi of the Great Breaker of Chains and Mother of Dragons.
Khaleesi the Great Breaker of Chains, Mother of Dragons. Yes, the respect on her name she deserved.
Will the noble lord take refreshment?
Ancient and glorious is Yunkai. Before dragons stirred in old Valyria, against our walls you shall find no easy conquest here, Khaleesi.
My Unsullied need practice. I was told to blood them early.
Blood shall flow. 'Tis true, you have committed savageries in Astapor, are a forgiving and generous people. The wise masters of Yunkai have sent a gift.
This is Silver Queen. That's another good name for her. This is kind of like, here, please, I'll give you this, leave us alone.
There is far more than this awaiting you on the deck of your ship.
My ship?
Yes, Khaleesi. As I said,
Hey, please leave us alone and go
generous
away.
People.
But he's pretending like he's doing that for her favor. He's definitely doing this as a bribe to go.
Sail them back to Westeros where you belong and leave us to conduct our affairs in peace.
Oh, she looks at the slaves.
I have a gift for you as well. Your life.
My life.
And the lives of your wise masters, but I also want something in return. You will release every slave in Yunkai. Child should be given as much food as they can carry as payment for their years of servitude.
That's why she's Breaker of Chains.
And I shall show you no mercy.
We are not Astapor or Karth, and we have powerful friends who would take great slave of you as well. You swore me safe conduct.
Bet my dragons made no promises. We threatened their mother.
The dragons have the mind of their own.
Take the gold.
My gold.
Dragons like gold.
And I shall put it to good use. You'd be wise to do the same with
She
my
said,
gift.
and I'm keeping what you said
Now
you were
get
going to
out.
give me. Okay, she is not meek or mild, is she?
What happens to things that don't bend?
They
He said
break.
he had powerful friends. Who was he talking about? Find out.
It's like she's not scared of anything. She's not scared of anything. And when she speaks with authority. Without ever having to raise her voice.
Solid gold from the mines outside Lannisport, smithed in Casterly Rock.
Golden chains.
Shae.
Do I need a ship? Am
No,
I
I'm-
going somewhere?
Of course you're not going anywhere.
Buttering her up.
Am I invited to your wedding?
I didn't ask for this marriage. I didn't want it.
No, she's a beautiful girl. You said so yourself.
Doesn't mean not desire.
Is that
That's
what you will
honest.
tell yourself when your
My father
does not rule the world?
It seems like his father's ruling everything.
We can still go across the narrow sea.
What would I do there? I am a Lannister of Casterly Rock.
And I'm Shae the funny whore.
Shae.
I will marry Sansa Stark and do my duty by her.
While I empty her chamber pot and lick your when you're bored.
Ugh. To her, it feels like that.
I will buy you a good home. Somewhere in the city.
I'll put you up in a nice house.
You'll have fine clothes, guards to keep you safe, servants. Any children we might have?
You think I want children who can never see their father?
Come on, look at Shae sad. Come on. That's true.
I'm not your lady.
You are.
I feel so bad for Tyrion, though. Because he's so put in the situation, you know he loves her, but you have to understand how Shae feels because, like...
I'm your whore. When you are tired of f***ing me, I will be nothing.
To her, that's what it feels like. She's just saying, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to fall. Is that the same? I don't know, I might have messed that one up. Oh, this woman.
What happened?
Wildfire. I should have been here.
Why is she bringing him here?
After all the running and fighting, here I am back where I started.
And he got right back to where he started.
King's Landing.
Your father's house. Haven't you ever wondered where your strength came for talent, for fighting?
As low as can be, my mother was a tavern wench.
So was I. Bought and sold.
She was a slave. She's worked her way up.
Lord of Light reached down, took me in his hand and raised me up.
I was born in Flea Bottom.
Your blood is noble.
And that's why she wants him, because his blood is noble.
My father, he was some lord or...
Your father's house.
It's been so long that this man is just now finding out who his father is.
The bastard of Robert.
I'm surprised it hasn't slipped by then.
King of the
He's been all
Angles
this time not knowing.
The gold cloaks wanted you.
Yeah.
There is power in a...
There has been no hint for him of who he is. And he's got the king's blood. That's why she wants him. Sheesh.
Come sit by the fire, child.
Not talking, eh? That's a first.
I don't talk to traitors.
I didn't like giving up the boy.
You took the gold and you gave him up.
The Red God is the one true God. You've seen his power.
His power's crazy. Have we seen any of the gods manifest the way that the Lord of Light has manifested? Have we?
Death.
I love her. I hope she wreaks havoc. Her god is death. Oh, I remember what the lady in red said she saw in her eyes.
How far?
Less than a day's ride south.
What do you say, boys? Time for a lion hunt?
But what about River Run?
It will still be west of here 2 days from now.
Oh, so because of this, she's not going to go to her brother right away.
She can steal their gold.
I swear to you, this isn't any...
I don't care what you swear.
She's got to be
Because
so
you're a liar.
frustrated.
You lied to Gendry, you lied to me. I hope the Lannisters kill you all.
But now...
Poor girl.
That guy! Bring her back!
Arya just running off on your own, though? I don't know. No weapons. No companions. The other time she was in the woods, she had companions. At least.
Kick on like Wolfgar. Won't do you no good.
Was that the Hound? Y'all, was that the Hound? I didn't get a good look at him. But I swear. Dang it, now I'm just sitting here. I want to rewind. I want to know who that... That's going to bother me. They better clear that up for me quickly.
Thought you were gone.
Tomorrow.
Have they told you what they plan to do with me?
Lord Bolton's travelling tomorrow as well. He's going to the twins, Vladimir Tully's wedding. You're to remain here.
With Locke.
I owe you a debt.
When Catelyn Stark released you, we both made a promise to her. Now it's your promise. You gave your word and consider the debt paid.
Wow.
I will return the Stark ghost to their mother.
Something about me believes
I swear
that.
it.
Because of how much she put herself out there to keep him safe. And he then, in turn, was trying to keep her safe. So I believe that there's a loyalty amongst them. And, like, a level of trust that they obviously had to develop. Not Jaime being honorable. Ugh. We want to hate him still. We do. We do.
Here. It will take time.
Yeah, Jaime's gonna have to really relearn how to do things.
Tybern hopes your father will force the Citadel to give him back his chain.
Save he grows me a new hat.
You will give my regards to Lord Tywin, I trust.
Tell Robb Stark I'm sorry I couldn't make his uncle's wedding. The Lannisters send a regard.
So they really are moving that wedding quickly because they don't trust them.
Kingslayer? Nothing to say. I don't remember chopping your balls off. Don't you worry about your friend.
Odd for Jaime to not be.
We'll take good care of her.
Oh no, we're back with the psycho. Oh, somebody's untying Theon. I just still want to see. I want to see that psycho show up. I don't like the scenes with him in it. I thought we were gonna kill Theon like a few episodes ago, and his storyline was gonna be over. I'm surprised it's still going.
Miranda knows what she's doing. She trained as a scepter, only she had other urges.
Only they lied about it. There's no one here but you.
What?
Oh, come on, let us see it. Everybody talks about
Dude's
it.
probably not in the mood. Dude's probably not in the mood.
We sent ourselves to Greyjoy.
Please.
Sorry, this is weird.
Oh, do you think we're ugly?
Dude's been tortured. For how long now?
Look at his poor face.
If he comes back.
We need to make him feel better. Can we make him feel better?
This has got to be him getting messed with.
Oh, she's shy. You know how they are, these.
Maybe he doesn't know how we are.
Theon, think with this one, because this is weird, man. There it is, whatever the game was.
Terrible timing.
Oh, why? Dude, like, you knew he was gonna show up.
Should we see this cock? Everyone's always going on about.
Ay. I feel like I'm watching Criminal Minds when this dude's in the scene. Like, not watching Game of Thrones.
Girls. I bet you always thought they loved you back. Your famous cock must be very precious to you. Would you say it's your most?
Don't! I just think I know what he's about to do. Please, dude. Please, dude. Please. Please don't let that be it.
Please, mercy, mercy!
This is mercy. I'm not killing you. Alteration.
Come on, this dude is way more than deranged.
No, please!
Ow! Stop the show! What the heck is wrong with him? Is Theon gonna survive that? Can somebody survive that? Sorry, like, I can't believe sometimes we just move on to the next scene after things like this. This is like you need time to recoup to understand what you just fully witnessed, and I'm still processing it, and here we are. On to something next. On to the next thing.
Is that a palace?
It's a windmill.
Who built it? Some king?
Just the men who used to live here.
Builders stacking stones so high.
Fell has towers 3 times that size.
Yeah, she's amazed by that.
My daddy was a fancy lord, and I lived in a tower.
I read that they're together in real life.
Pressed by a windmill, you'd be swooning if you saw the Great Keep at
I'm swooning at that fact.
Not swooning.
Fainting.
What's fainting?
Sees blood and collapses.
Why would a girl see blood and collapse?
She's a different type of woman.
Well, girls see more blood than boys. Or do you like girls who swoon, Jon Snow? Save me, Jon Snow! Silk from Tra-la-la-la-lally days.
I'd like to see you in a silk dress.
Would you?
So I could tear it off you.
Well, you rip my pretty silk dress. I'll blacken your eye.
I was into that moment, and she's like, man, I'll knock you out.
Maybe one day I'll take you to Winterfell.
Oh, maybe one day I'll take you there. We've taken our land back.
See, he's focused on her, and Ygritte's like, we still have a mission.
You won't win. I know your people are brave, no one denies that. 6 times they've failed. Every boy in the north knows it. Where the battles were fought, the names of the heroes.
He's saying you guys are marching into something you can't win.
6 times. You failed. The 7th will be the same.
Man.
You don't have the training. Your army is no army. To fight together.
You don't know that.
He's being real.
If you attack the wall, you'll die. All of you.
She's so pretty.
All of us.
He said all of you. Dang, that one word. He said you. Jeez.
'Cause I'm yours. And if we die, we die. But first we'll live.
First we'll live.
Goosebumps.
You
The
were in
little
charge
sling
of
that
the
they have
ravens
around
at
his neck.
Harrenhal. Did you get a bird up to Brienne's father in Tarth?
Lord Selwyn Tarth, dragons for his daughter's safe return. Fair offer. Locke won't take it. Owns all the sapphire mines in Westeros.
Shoot, that little lie he told. He thinks he can get more. He can't get more.
These men have been at war a long time. She'll be their entertainment tonight.
Oh.
Beyond tonight, I don't think they care very much.
Brienne, y'all don't. She deserves way more of a storyline than that.
We have to return to Harrenhal.
I'm not gonna do that
I've
for
left
you.
something behind.
You know why he wants to go back now.
Bolton. And what are those orders? You think you'll get a reward?
I serve Lord Bolton.
You think you're getting a reward? That'd be the first thing he's going to ask is, what happened to my hat? This man chopped it off. I had no idea to tell him. This man saved my life.
You have a choice. He said, I can tell Daddy you did it, or I can tell Daddy that you're a hero, actually. Something's about who has the upper hand. Probably not the best joke to make when it comes to Jaime, though. I retract. Retract.
Be quiet!
Oh, he's concerned, y'all. He is rushing to get to her. Stop! Y'all really did that to her, and it's a wooden sword. Ah! What? What's that? The title was The Bear and the Maiden. This is it. Oh, Brienne, this is horrid.
Thought you'd gone.
You found
a wooden sword. Only got one bear. Sapphires, whatever you want, just get her out of there.
He wants to save her so bad.
Still think that the only thing that matters is gold. And that makes me happier than all her sapphires.
Ugh, push him in, man. No! Come on, please don't. Please don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to yell. I'm so sorry, guys. I just love her. Jaime, you're gonna jump in there. Yeah.
Get behind me.
She's taking some hits, though.
Lord Bolton, alive, and that's what I aim to do.
So, he's just following his orders. Sheesh, that's a big bear. And Jaime's the one giving her... We like Jaime. He let her go up first instead of being selfish like I thought he would be. Oh, why do I want you to live? Alright, redemption tour successful. We like Jaime. We like Jaime. You know, first season Amber would be like, no way.
Unless you kill me.
Lord Bolton's orders.
Getting his pet rat a reward or ensuring Tywin Lannister.
He called him a pet rat, by the way.
Well, we must be on our way.
Okay, Jaime, thank you for giving us some of that wit back, because I did like that about you. And I feel like that has been kind of beaten out of him the last couple episodes. I enjoy his banter. I do. It's kind of funny. Wow. That's the end of the episode, yeah? Right there. Yeah, because that's a really great ending. Okay, I was so nervous. Let me pause this. I was so nervous going into this because the show is so unpredictable. And like I say, this is kind of where it hits the fan. And I'm so pleased with this episode. Dang it. Dang it. I'm so pleased with this episode. That means something's going to happen. And I say that because I've been so pleased with the last few episodes. And they're not going to let me have that. They're not going to let me have that. I've been so happy. 3, 4, this whole season has been so phenomenal. It's been so great. But that means something's going to hit the fan. And I'm not ready for it because it's been good feels. It's been intense. It's been perfect writing, perfect acting. We've got so much romance. We've just seen the story unfold in such a beautiful way. Like, we know this show can do. So am I ready for episode 8? I don't know. I hope I am. I'm going to go right into it. It's going to be a double drop. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your post notification bell. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, we're going to roll on in to episode 8. And we're going to hope that the good feels, the good vibes continue. Manifestation. I'll see you guys there.